Hello guys, we are back with another video. Today we are going to take a look at Returnal, the game that just arrived, the PlayStation console exclusive that just arrived to the PC. I am a bit late, a few days, but it is what it is, so I would like to show you how it benchmarks on my PC. We will be trying the recommended high settings, testing the recommended high settings, and of course we will try also the ray trace and the DLSS. So let's first run one benchmark on default high settings. And see how it actually does. Pretty smooth on my main monitor, but with OBS I can perceive some stuttering and issues. That may be due to the GPU utilization of 99%, meaning that the video encoder is not able to capture all frames fluidly. The resolution is 1440p 100%. Video RAM usage is not really high, 3.6 gigabytes, that's under 4 gigabytes for 1440p game. That is really a really good level of optimization. Also, the RAM usage is only under 4 gigabytes. Let's see a breakdown. So the first portion did have a bit higher FPS, average 98, then it dropped as I guess game transitioned to another area, and maintained average 53, 54, 63, 66 and 73 toward the end, the last section. I guess we can call it around 60 FPS in most parts, which is actually a good result for RTX 2070. Let's go back and adjust some settings and do another run and see what we get. The GPU okay, but average 9% on the CPU. CPU utilization is actually relatively low, as the GPU is taking most of the hit. GPU is almost 100% all the time, while CPU is only 9%. Okay, let's go back and adjust. So what we can do now is look for the for the DLSS. Why? Because at 1440p I can use, for example, DLSS quality, and I don't see it here. Okay. Video synchronization is on. Screen optimization. Resolution scaling. Okay. Let's find. Here is the DLSS. Quality mode. Yes. Why not? No need to go to performance, I think. Or balanced, as the native 1440p already did provide around 60 FPS. So I'm guessing quality mode with DLSS will give us a 20% bonus and keep it over 60 FPS at all times. Okay, we see that it is transitioning. I can see the OBS is stuttering a bit, but the game is fluid on my main monitor. We can see that the resolution shown is 67%, meaning the DLSS is using probably 1080p as the base for scaling. Okay, we have an average that is at all times over 60, that is good. The max 143 is in these few spikes, that is a very rare occasion. What is more important, minimum frame rate is 42. So it will not be dropping too much in some situations. 42 is still very playable, not like it's stuck. Let's go now. Let's go back now and check the ray tracing performance without DLSS. So I don't want any resolution scaling. Let's just go with the ray tracing as is. Both shadows and reflections. Let's go if there is a medium. Yes, there is a medium settings. Then we will use a medium setting, as this is RTX 2070. It is not the latest generation of NVIDIA GPUs, so going too hard on ray tracing could provide abysmal performance. So let's just go with it like now. Screen optimization off, no DLSS, ray tracing yes. Let's go. detalization is still very high, and I can see that OBS is not capturing every single frame. It's not as fluid as my main screen is. Not a bad result overall. Let's see. 52. Well, 52 is a good result overall. Even these sections where it drops to average 40, it's not that bad, but the minimum are significantly lower, 13 FPS, but only in this section. I've heard some reviews that Returnal can get stuck, like stuttering in some places, and it can ruin the overall experience, and that is the reason I wouldn't play it like this anyway. So let's go back and adjust once more. So we do have ray tracing still on medium. Let's go for screen scaling, DLSS quality mode, and check out how it looks and how it feels. So the RAM usage is a bit higher, but still it's only 4 GB and a bit more for both the ray tracing and DLSS. The video memory usage on the GPU VRAM is still under 4 GB. Even though we have ray tracing, I don't see the reflection of the globe in the water, meaning some reflections are still using this SSAO, screen space ambient occlusion, meaning only screen space reflections are real time. I guess for a game as beautiful as this, there has to be some kind of a compromise to keep the performance. let's see now. So this second section still has a few really low dips, but overall I don't think that is a game-breaking feature. 66 average for ray tracing and 1440p resolution is a good result. I think this is the way most RTX 2070 players should be playing. Just for visual effects, let's go once more into the settings and try the game with epic highest video quality, and let's go for epic ray tracing. Again, I will stress that this is not a RTX 3070 or 4070. This is 2070. 3070 has the double number of the ray tracing modules. So I think is a 400,000 series. So epic ray tracing should be a bit of a pill to swallow for the 2070, but let's try it just for fun. Let's make another run. What we can notice right away is that the VRAM usage is a bit higher now. 4.5 gigabytes approximate, which is not really a problem. RTX 2070 has 8 gigabytes of video memory, so .7, okay, it was at 5 gigabytes for a moment. Look at the reflections, if you can see any more details. Again, the globe is not reflecting. Okay, let's see now. Average 57. Well, that is not a really bad result. However, we can see more dips in some sections. Maybe this would be acceptable for some players that want to play the game with the highest visual splendor, but I will just go back and adjust for a bit. So we are keeping DLSS quality, yes, maybe high, still the recommended level. And ray tracing, we will go to medium back to medium, and I think that is how the game should be played with RTX 2070. Go back, continue. Let's go for a few minutes into the game. I guess this is a video, as there is no difference in frame rate with my main screen and OBS.
Astra, this is Selene.
Okay, we are back to the 3D.
I've crashed on Atropos. I survived, but Helios did not. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. I'm leaving comms open.
Okay, so I guess a good thing now to do is to look for frame rate limiter or something that would give my GPU an edge with video encoding. So this would be a good choice, 60 FPS, to match my video stream and hopefully get things under control. Yes, it's good now. I can see that it is not stuttering. It is matching my main monitor now. This initial environment is very beautiful. I would recommend playing this game in a darkened room, so you can enjoy all the details. Okay. Can I go into the ship? Probably not. As they would want me to go. This door.
Abandoning Helios. Heading towards White Shadow Broadcast.
Jump. Okay, there is no double jump, just the regular jump. There was a bit of a stutter here, if you noticed. Okay. There is also a dash with shift. I just used it. Aha, you can use jump then dash to traverse faster.
This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues.
So when I jump down, most likely there will be a fight or something, as I won't be able to go back. Okay, let's see. No going back. Something here.
Scout log. Atropos. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on helmet. It's... my sidearm. Continuing towards the signal's origin.
Okay. I can aim now. Okay. Don't want to spend any bullets unnecessarily. Is this pick up, power up. Bullet, radioactive mineral crystalline structure. Okay, so it's a power up. Something going on as I hold forward and right click. My screen is flashing. Okay, shoot that one to go forward. Suit computer, okay. We can see a 3D map here. And the signal is over there, okay. It's a health potion, I guess. health pack. Okay, so the map says that I should go left. Requires a key. Ah, okay. Interesting how the environment is reacting to the player. Here we are, first fight. Some monsters.
Encountered scavenging fauna. Hostile fauna dispatched.
Okay. Adrenaline levels. Your adrenaline is raised for every 3 hostiles joining it. Okay. Upon taking damage, adrenaline level is reset. Okay.
Recorded log found. Adding to databank. Playing back now. Scout log. Atropos. Elapsed time 30 minutes since last crash. Whole areas of this forest are rearranging themselves like a fluid puzzle after each of my... Whenever I return, per Astra protocol, I will not be recovered until I reach the broadcast signal. If you're hearing this, you are stuck here too. I don't remember recording that.
Can I climb those vines? No. Another scan. It's the key, okay. Point of no return again. Aha, dash and hold for a longer dash. Ah, okay, interesting. Can I combine it to a higher level? Yes. So these bars are
security system encountered.
blocking my way, okay. Go around. Okay. How are we doing with the map? Still some way to go to that position. First shoot, then ask a question. Always the best choice. Something is happening, like when I'm aiming the game and pressing forward, the game would seize up a bit, like if I'm alt tabbing or something. Maybe the game is better played with controller, I don't know. In here, okay. Just wanna check out. Another key. Xenotype technology. Could this have something to do with missing reference? We are missing a reference. Have a chance of causing malfunction. So remove a malfunction by completing the task on the left side of the screen. Collect artifacts. Let's escape to check video. Plans with Twitter, okay. So I need to collect artifact to remove this malignant effect. Interesting. This looks alive. It's probably the boss area. Question is, am I prepared for it now? Let's... Good that I noticed the... button on the wall. I guess nothing else prepared me more than a gorilla encounter.
I've discovered piled corpses of a xenotype species. Likely the architects of these ruins. These could be the sentients that broadcast the white shadow signal.
This is some kind of alien shit. Okay.
It is impossible to escape. I have tried everything. I'm always brought back by... There is a moment between death and rebirth when tentacles drag me down, screaming, drowning, returning.
We are not far now. But I have to go around again. So it seems. No way in this direction. Or maybe I could try but die. So I make a mistake.
Encountered hostile predator.
Oh, again this glitch. trying to click to shoot, and I'm getting a game glitch. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess this is enough for a short performance test. The first look.
Helios!
If you guys are interested in seeing more Returnal
Selene.
gameplay, please
I survived the...
leave a comment.
Can you hear me? I'm in my ship.
Also,
Suit status operational and...
if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel,
this before.
and see you in another video. Thank you very much.